A pleasant day, learners! It's another wonderful day for fun and learning. I am teacher Erica and I am very excited to bring you today's lesson. Get your pen and paper ready, set your mind, listen attentively, and brace yourself as we're going to explore the wonders of English grammar. Now class, I want you to close your eyes and imagine what will I say. On my count, 3, 2, 1. Now close your eyes. Alright, so are there any chances that these ideas come across to your minds? Like, what if we have winter in the Philippines? Imagine yourself watching the snow on your window pane while drinking your coffee. That's somehow amazing, right? Or, what if we have wings or we have a superpower? Do you even think of it? If we have wings, we can fly. If we have superpower, we can be as powerful just like the superheroes in the movie. But it's impossible to happen, right? Well, how about if you will reach your dreams and goals someday? Like you will become a successful teacher, an engineer. It could be a doctor or an architect. I know that you're imagining yourself with your dream profession, and this is possible to happen, right? Yes, it is. Now you can open your eyes, class. Do you know that in English grammar, there are also certain words or phrases that expresses possibility to happen or may not happen in the future? Do you want to know what these words are? So be with me this morning, class, as we're going to tackle about first conditional and second conditional. Listen very carefully because at the end of the lesson, you are expected to first, determine the difference between first conditional and second conditional. Second, perform a short spoken poetry on how you will respond with the given scenarios about first conditional and second conditional. And lastly, discuss the importance of studying hard. To foster more about the topic, I will give you a set of sentence examples. All you have to do is to observe the sentence. The first sentence is, if I save enough money, I will buy a new jacket. Alright, so in the sentence example, what have you observed? Indeed, it shows condition. What else? Precisely, there's an if clause and a result clause. Now, what do you think is the if clause in the sentence? Very good. The if clause in the sentence is if I save enough money. Correct! How about the result clause in the sentence? Great! The result clause in the sentence is I will buy a new jacket. Now class, what have you observed on the verb in the if clause? Nice! The verb in the if clause is in the present simple form. Alright, how about the form of the verb in the result clause? Good! It is in the future tense. Terrific! The if clause in the sentence is in the present simple and in the result clause it is in the future tense. Alright, how is the if clause written, class? Very good! The if clause is written as if or when plus present simple plus the base form of the verb. How about the result clause? Very good! In the result clause, it should be will plus the base form of the verb. Now class, in the sentence, what does it expresses? Nice observation! The sentence example expresses a possible thing to happen if I save enough money. Thus, this sentence is called first conditional or possible conditional. The if clause is the condition that has to be met. In the result clause, it is an outcome that is likely to happen or have a real possibility of happening. Alright, can someone give me a sentence example of the first conditional?
When I finish with my learning task, I will play video games.
Very good. What else?
If I have time, I will help you with your assignment.
Very good. In this sentence example, if I won a lottery, I would buy a house. In the sentence example class, what have you observed? Very good. It shows condition. Another observation class. Great. The if clause is written in past simple. Now, what is the if clause then?
The if clause in the sentence is, if I won the lottery.
Correct. The if clause in the sentence is, if I won the lottery. Now, what is the result clause in the sentence?
The result clause in the sentence is, I would buy a car.
Awesome! The result clause in the sentence is, I would buy a car. Based on the sentence example, how should be an if clause and result clause be written? In the if clause, the verbs should be written in the past simple. Thus, it should be if plus past simple. Now, how about in the result clause? In the result clause, it should be would plus the base form of the verb. Now, class, in the sentence, what does it expresses? Amazing! It expresses that the sentence is somewhat thinks of what might happen in the future. Thus, this sentence example is called second conditional, where we are still thinking about a particular condition in the future and the result of this condition. Now, can someone give me a sentence example of second conditional?
If I married Alexa, I would be happy.
Very good. What else?
If I were an alien, I would be able to travel around the universe.
Are there any questions and clarifications with regards to the first conditional and second conditional? Alright, so since you already have the knowledge about first conditional and second conditional, it's time to have an activity. This activity is entitled Response to Express. So here's the mechanics of the activity. Divide the class into 4 groups. Choose a group representative to pick a strip of paper. Each group must perform a short spoken poetry on how they will respond with the given scenarios about first conditional and second conditional. The presentation should have 1 to 3 representatives. Each group are given 2 minutes to perform and 2 minutes to present. So here are the scenarios from group 1 to group 2. So for group 1, if I had £1,000,000, I would. In group 2, if I study hard, I will. And in group 3, if I became a president, I would. And lastly, for group 4, if you visit Paris, you will. Class, bear in mind the rubrics so that you will be guided throughout your presentation. Am I clear to you, class? Alright, now your time starts now. Spectacular presentation, class! I am totally amazed with all of your presentation. I am certain that you have really understood our lesson. Am I right? As a student, you should give importance in your studies because in that way you can reach your goals and ambitions in life. You can also make your parents happy and be prouder of you. Thus, in studying, you are preparing your delightful future. Take note, your sleepless nights and hardship in studying will pay off soon. Before we will end our lesson, are there any questions and clarifications, class? Alright, since there are no questions from you, class, let's call it a day. Goodbye, class. Stay safe and have a wonderful day.